this piece is called I Can't Sleep. I don't sleep well these nights. I've got loads on my mind. Most of it's Palestine, most of it is rubble and ash, most of it's water supply that's poison, most of it's that their food won't last, most of it's medical supplies that don't even make eye contact with doctors while their patients cry out, where is my mama and my baba, did they die? Where are my newborn babies? I had to leave them there. I don't sleep well these nights, I've got loads on my mind, most of it's Palestine, or as Google likes to call it, Israel. Look it up when you get back, Palestine doesn't even make it on the map. There's a real claim to this old notion of media spin. Watch how those with money always seem to win it. I close my eyes, but in my head I picture children being shot on their way to buy bread, on their way to safety, on the routes that were so greatly provided by the people doing the shooting. It's rooting its way through my skull. Did I picture it, or is it just a memory or some footage that I saw? Reality's been way worse than fiction, and lately it's been raw. So easy to access but not to change. So easy to know but so difficult to do. So easy to know but so difficult to act. The matter of fact is, it's genocide. Anyone feeling uncomfortable, good. Go and cry. Cry about it until somewhere in the din of your mind you find a way to win, maybe in time. But time hasn't healed this 75-year-old wound, done to divert from another wound 20 years younger. You see, we don't fix things, we only transfer. We don't tidy our mess, we only shuffle it around until it becomes someone else's. Tell me, whose mess do you think this is? If the answer surprises you, maybe you haven't been here. The British gave away land that wasn't theirs again, just like they drew their lines in India again, just like they drew their lines in Africa again. And this is why the statue of Nelson Mandela stands so proudly in Palestine. The struggles of the African people and Palestinians are intertwined. Another English mess that we've let ourselves slip into. And once you see that, then you see patterns all too clear to see anything but red like the blood that they spill. No other agenda than to capture and kill anything that stands in their way of profit. War for profit is the name of the game. Do I sound insane? No, I don't think so. 500 dead Palestinian children. 3,000 dead Palestinian children, 8,000 dead Palestinian children, and that's only in the last month. I'm exhausted, tired of watching my friends and family fall for the same atrocities that colonized us and made us weak. How many times do we need to be told that we've been lied to? You still eating this mainstream news? You still falling for that voodoo that they do so badly that it hurts? If they're gonna lie to us, the least that they could do is make it work. Make it make sense. A country with no military somehow strikes an occupying state, and that is seen as terrorism and not resistance. Make it make sense. Blockades, curfews, limited news every day, banning on religious readings and views every day. Only those who the occupier deem a good supplier, they allow the right to be free, and they aren't even free. Israel forcing their own children to fight a war they didn't ask for, indoctrinate them till they don't even ask what for. War for profit is the name of the game. Do I sound insane? Follow the money and you'll see. BlackRock, Vanguard, top investors in that posse. While we're shouting ceasefire, they wonder at what cost. Will peace be profitable before the first frost hits the ground? I don't sleep well these nights. I've got loads in my mind. Most of it's Palestine. I wake up, I cry, revolutionize, repeat. I don't sleep well these nights. I've got loads in my mind. Most of it's Palestine. I wake up, I cry, revolutionize, repeat. دمي فلسطيني فلسطيني دمي فلسطيني. Thank you.
It's strange. I wrote it just to express how I was feeling. It was never intended to go past that little open mic, do you know what I mean? But then a few people asked, like, are you going to do that piece again at Raleigh, at this? And I've been feeling a bit uncomfortable performing lately. I'm just not in the frame of mind, you know what I mean? My brain just goes like, okay, but how does that stop the genocide? But after having people from Palestine come up and say thank you, I think that's made a big difference. So I am considering whether it's something that I take forward and improve and work on, and if it brings any people healing or motivation to get involved, which is a big part of the reason I did the first performance as well, because it was early on since October the 7th. Obviously, the occupation of Palestine has been going on for 75 years plus. But you know, if it gets even one more person to join and take action, then it's worth it.